Now would be good, actually, because then we've got everything sorted. There we go. Shaniqua! Okay, so first things first. Gimmick it. Okay, so have you thought about what gimmick you would like to pick from? Just to do like my favourite one, I can't say it. Did you say that was wow, oh Madman. So I've got even Madman working so it's like 2 men. Put in before someone goes back there. No, shut up. Just suck my dick. And that's technically a non-sexist thing to say because anyone. It's not sexist because it's my There you go. Okay. And with the Madman, is there one of the 3 that we'll call it? Personality. Madness seems to come and go. Every so often something will snap inside your head, changing you from one person to a wild animal. You strive to control both sides, as you see in the bottom. Okay, so with this, you have proficiency in flexing, which I will put on the notes. Proficiency in flexing. Gimmick is okay, so you're proficient in flexing. You start off with 25 wrestle parts. And you have a jacket with 2 distinct designs, one on the inside, one on the outside. Which you can change in between. And then now is your climax move. With the climax move, that is, as I said, you basically have a setup, a follow through, and a climax, and depending on how you want to do it, I'll dictate to you what damage it will do, and how climax moves work. Is that throughout the game, when people do awesome stuff and when they land critical hits, I will reward people with WP, known as wrestle points. You can use wrestle points to do tag team maneuvers with people, or you can save up 3 wrestle points to use your climax. Because I have to make a game where it's like use their climax moves all the time. How can you see, what can you see your climax doing? Let's put it this way, like a suplex, like if you were to say like my climax move is a suplex, it's like okay, then your setup would be like putting the person, doing like your opponent in the hold and maybe like doing like a notice protocol to the audience. The follow through would be to lift them up, and the climax slam them the fuck down. But it could be like anything, where the setup can be like you pointing at someone and giving them an insult. The follow through could be putting them into a headlock, and then the climax could be just ramming their head into the wall. Oh no, go for it. this is like a case of, like, in all honesty, with character creation, the climax move is probably the hardest thing for any player to do. Because the whole idea of RPGs in general is to give you freedom to create shit. And the climax move is the ultimate do whatever the fuck you want. With like barely any limitations to it, the only one being that the GM dictates damage output, and that's it. The rest of it is free reign. And it's the whole idea of, oh god, my imagination needs to literally run wild. And it's the idea of, do you keep it as closely tied to what your character is capable of doing, to the point where you can integrate things from, like, your character's race or their current moveset, or the direction you want to put them in? Or do you want to just give them a climax move that's so outrageous that it's like anime? Because I mean, I totally expect some people to just go, fuck it, I want a finishing move like Ultimate Muscle, where I jump 20 feet in the air with some dude on my shoulders and do a Kamiku Buster straight onto the mat where it ends up breaking this one. Like, yeah. Or the move that they ended up doing, which was the what's it called? Muscle Millennium, where chuck someone in the air, rebound off of one set of ropes, to then clash with your opponent as they're falling down, to then grab their arms, split them out, and drive them head first into the opposite ropes, where it cripples their face up their ribs into their stomach. Full force. Like, that in itself is devastating. I'm gonna have to get a video of it. Because Ultimate Muscle is a huge inspiration for this. Because, like, I want people to have the freedom to make some outrageous stuff. Ultimate Muscle special. And then of course the one that I don't think anyone like gives a lot of respect to, which I think is one of the most awesome moves out of the entire series, which was the final move that Kid Muscle developed in the anime and manga, called Muscle Gravity, where you lock your opponent in place as you're driving them down at high velocity, to the point where you embed their head face first in them. And this is a fun fact about how Ultimate Muscle worked, right? In the original manga, in the final episode of the manga, the main protagonist, Kid Muscle, loses in the biggest match of his career. He loses to his rival in the final episode. In the final episode of the anime, Kid Muscle wins. And it's really trippy, because there's a big story as to why they did it. Because the reason why they changed it for TV was simply because the guys that were developing the show just generally thought, you can't finish a show with your main protagonist losing. It doesn't, like, the manga made sense, because with the manga, Kid Muscle landed Muscle Gravity, and then Kevin Mask, who by the way, Kevin Mask, fucking amazing character. Because he's basically, he wears a mask all the time, has a British accent, and his finishing move is called the Big Ben Bash. And it's fucking great. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna have to show the special moves from the video game. That's gonna be the best way to show the ideas. Because this, like, if you want inspiration as to, how can I, give me a good idea for a climax move. This video, done. In all honesty, this game as well is actually a really sick game. I think your question should be, why have you not watched Ultimate Muscle? Especially since, like, okay, to put into perspective, Kevin Mask's moves consist of the Tarantula Lock, the Tower Bridge, the Big Ben Bash. That alone is amazing. And may I just say, Big Ben Bash is actually a really badass move. Yeah, checkmate's pretty badass as well, with pile driver standing style. Because the whole idea of checkmate is that he's a guy that can change his body to different chess pieces. And so pile driver standing style is when he turns into a horse using the knight, throws you up and then just drives you down using the hooves of his feet. only be bloody typical though, this machine. Why do you have to fuck up? Oh. Spinning beach board. What is fun? Small. I can't even do it. Oh wow. I've got your proficient ones here. I just don't think. I was gonna say, he is there.
Style of role-playing game. Should I tag this as wrestling?
I mean, I do. I mean, I obviously put the game as tabletop games, but then I put wrestling in the tags because technically it is. before we get started, Izzy, have you thought of your climax move or? You just want to yeet. Okay, back. Do that. So, do you want to just call your climax move yeet? Work with that. Yeah, let's go yeet. Then let's do it as the startup. Startup would be grab. Follow through would be to like dictate direction, and then the climax, yeet. As for damage, I will let you have that be yeet. Let's see, what was your okay, yeah, you know what, I'll give you damage amount. I will say is 1d8 plus your wits modifier. Because you have to have your wits about you when you're going to go yeet. At least then that's one thing to one less thing to worry about. It would help if I had... Yay! When you unmute the microphone, that helps.
Yeah, that helps a ton.
Definitely. When you go from technical issues to turn your bloody mic on! Ain't that the truth? But ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's the most explosive game on the planet. Maybe the most explosive man on the planet. On the most explosive live stream on the planet. The most explosive people on the planet. It's so explosive. Oh my god. Can't believe it. Yeet. I can't get it out of my head anymore, and it's gonna be something really awful that I'm gonna end up regretting. But ladies and gentlemen, hello, welcome to Ring Warriors, the tabletop with wrestling tabletop role-playing game, created and brought to you by me. The #1 man with the ironclad white pale tan. The self-proclaimed most explosive man on the planet. Don't be expert at calls, it's simple as that. And I'm joined by these crazy cats. It's very role-playing, it's very wrestlers having a fun time doing fun things. For fun!
Yeah.
So, mini recap to those people that don't know the story so far. Effectively, our party of people meeting each other at the illustrious gymnasium of wrestlers known as The Surge. in Atlanta, Georgia. They've been training there for the past few years under the guise of Coach, a former World Tag Team Champion who knows his stuff. Until they found out, oh no, the number one contender for the Atlanta State Championship has been murdered outside of what is known as Bad Street, USA. The guys went, they investigated, they fought high and fought low. And they came back victorious after defeating the leader of the gang known as the Roids, simply known as Psycho. To great effect, might I add. Really good effect. They come home with their victory. All's well and good. They have rested. Some are still resting. Hashtag those not appearing in this episode. And thus, we continue from where we left off. We are in the surge. Everyone's training. Having a good time. Specifically, what are you guys doing in the surge?
What's the surge again?
It is the gym.
Yes, I'm doing gym stuff.
What gym stuff are you doing in the gym? You know, gym stuff where you do like I'm doing the gym. Little do I know that you're just like in a corner fighting a guy called Jim.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
I think I'm just pounding away on the punching bag. On
Nice.
the speed punching bag.
Very nice.
I was thinking of doing sort of like the same thing like with the punching bag, if not just sort of general weight training, like with lifting weights, sort of doing them arm pressy things where you like have your arms spread and you try and bring them together and then do that. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. But
I know
just
what you're
general
called.
sort of weight. Yeah. It's sort of like general weight training and sort of going on the punching bags now and again.
Coolie beans.
I guess I'll be doing my footwork. Basically, I'm skipping.
Nice. Nice. Very essential. Good cardio.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. And so yes, you guys are doing the gym. That is going to be a term. Hashtag do the gym.
Yeah.
And as you are doing the gym, coach comes out, like analysing how everyone's doing, maybe being a bit judgmental here and there as to the techniques you guys might be doing. But effectively, he goes over to you guys one at a time, taps you on the shoulder, and asks you to see him in his office. All of you, one by one, stream into his office as he's thinking to him, as you guys might be thinking, oh, why has he brought us all in here? What the heck's happening? You notice that there is a TV, like on a rolling, like on one of those like rolling presentation trays.
Ah, yeah.
That has a DVD player underneath it. And it's been wheeled out in front of where the couch is, in Coach's room. And when Coach comes in, he asks everyone to take a seat if they wish to. Goes up to the TV, gives it a good old tap on the side, and just looks at you and just goes, right, laddies. Boy, this is something I wasn't expecting after what you did in Bad Street. Now, apparently, you guys weren't the... Well, should I say, I wasn't the only one to know you guys were in Bad Street. Apparently, someone squabbled.
Okay.
And there was no reaction.
Yeah.
We're
Like,
being told off. Well, we meant to react.
Like-
No one scubbled to you in a bad way. No, they just scubbled the fact that you were there in the first place, and all the good for stuff that you did there.
sorry, out of character, I'm sniggering to myself, like, yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that moment.
But yes.
I will not refer to that episode or moment. Thank you very much.
I will bring it up at some point, one way or another.
And you will die.
I mean, what? The butt stuff. Yeah. Great. Anyway, so Coach, looking at you guys, is going like, "Yes, you've even been on the news, laddies."
Cool.
Like, Lavanya raises an eyebrow. Like,
The only bad thing is, no one knows who the bloody hell you are.
well, I mean, no. Well, I don't know. Never mind. I'll shut up.
But luckily,
Well,
one person who was interested in the news, who wanted to get a hold of you guys so badly, he got a hold of all the gymnasiums that he could get his hold of in the state. And he just so happened to find me and gave me this. And he just whips out a DVD that he holds in his hand. Without saying anything else, takes the takes the D. Great. I blame you, Tash. I blame you.
You're welcome.
Takes the disc, puts it into the player, hits play, and on the screen you see the back of an individual who's got something over his shoulder. He's got like shoulder-length blonde hair, whisked and oiled back as if it's like been in pristine condition, as if it's like been washed with the godlike hair products of the future.
Oh, I say.
Or only the fanciest of fancy hair washing. Oh. Woo! And then there's the woo from the sub, from Tash herself. Let's be our people and win some damn matches. I like it. Woo! Thank you very much. So that done. You see this person, but as you see this person, I want everyone to roll me a bygone check.
Ooh, a bygone. That is gonna be.
What do we need to roll? What dice?
So for bygone, that will be a D20, and that will be plus your wits modifier.
Benny!
Oh, I rolled a 20.
Oh!
I rolled an 18.
That's not even plus my wits. I won't bother plussing my wits to it.
Nice.
so,
Nat 20.
Hey, Christy, this means you get a wrestle point.
Yay!
I rolled a 15.
I rolled 18 because I'm lovely.
He just turned round and looked at me as if to say, "What are you wooing at?"
Woo!
Whoa!
Are you
I mean-
wooing?
Why woo? Okay. With that roll made, I'm happy to say that everyone knows who this person is.
Sweet.
And this is when I do something special for the stream. I put my sunglasses on, because putting your sunglasses on indoors, totally cool. And I embrace the character that you see on the television, being none other than the current, reigning Atlanta State Champion, of which I need to remind myself the name of, because I made his character sheet ages ago, and my god, I'm an idiot for not bringing it up sooner. And this is...
Barrington.
It's the world's most average man! Nah, if only. I would love it if it was Steve, the world's most average man.
I would love it too.
It would
But
be.
sadly, it is not
Friends
Steve.
wanted
Sadly.
to call our baby Steve the whole time we were in secondary school.
Oh, it's so
We
good.
had the fake babies that you had to look after in childcare.
Oh, that's awesome.
To name them, we had to put like what we wanted to name them in a hat, and she wanted to call them. It's Steve.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. Okay, sadly it is. Sadly, it is not Steve, the world's most average man.
No.
But it is instead the one simply known as the Flair, Daniel Maxton.
Ooh.
A man so absolutely amazing in the ring that he has donned the title of the Flair. Because every time he enters the arena, everyone just loses their crap because they know how amazing this guy is. And as he has his back turned with the camera rolling, you just suddenly hear him just go, "And now it's time for the man talking to who he thinks is the next big thing." And as he says this, he's gradually turning around. And as you can see, over his shoulder is none other than the Atlanta State Championship, gleaming in glorious gold. As it just shines into the corners of your eyes as if to think, that's a championship belt. Oh shit, this is real. And as he turns around to the camera, he's got his golden locks. He's got his eyes firmly set on the screen with sunglasses masking his eyes completely because he's too cool for school. He's the Flair after all. He don't do that. He's just simply the best. And he's looking into the camera as if staring at each and every one of you. And just goes, "I'm talking to the guys that took down the Psycho. The one they call the leader of the Roids. Bad Street USA and everyone in between." Yeah, that's right. I watched the news articles. I saw the news. And I want to see what these guys are bringing to the table. So I found you. I made some phone calls. I did what I had to do as the champ. And now, I declare this my invitation. Each and every one of you's invited to my next show. The show that's gonna steal the entirety of Atlanta, Georgia. And show why the Flair is the best of the best. But specifically, I throw a challenge to the ring to the one I've got my eyes on. And that's when he takes off his glasses, does this dire stare, points down at the screen, and just goes, "One of you is a snake, a hissing, the one that did the damage. And I want you versus me for this." And he just taps his championship belt. Lavanya, he's talking about you. Hello? Responses from people? No? Is Discord breaking again? Discord might be breaking yet again, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with me. And I'm also still coughing, so still not 100%. So I do apologise for that one. Bear with us. Okay. Bear with us. If I have to do that whole thing again, I will. Cool. What has happened? I think either everyone's gone away, or Discord's being a douche. Oh no, Discord's being a dick again. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. This is actually terrible. Very upsetting as well, because I genuinely thought we had a chance to do the thing. Ah, yep. Discord's being a fuck this evening, by the looks of it, and has kicked everyone out. So what I'm seeing is not a party. Wow. I'm very upset by this. Sadness takes over. Unhappy face. Okay, I think we might have to actually cancel this because it's not working. And that makes me upset. Yeah. Sad times. Yeah, very sad times. Right. I'm gonna have to apologise, people. By the looks of things, Discord's having a complete and utter fart. To the point where nothing's working. And it just so happens to fall off the time where we're doing Ring Warriors. Oh, that's devastating. That actually is. So, for now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to say goodbye. And we're going to have to do this session next week because it's being a dick. Being a dick. Sorry, guys. And now I'm kind of devastated, but we'll come back later. We'll do some more stuff. Until then, have a nice day. Have a nice weekend. Hopefully, Discord gets this shit fixed. We'll be back later. Thank you. Good night.